Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the U.S Taiwan Summit on Life and Economy Saving Technology. I'm Raymond Liu. While the world is still reeling from the impact of COVID-19, Taiwan continues to stay afloat. Its quick and effective response has been widely acclaimed in the world. One of the best examples is Taiwan's face mask miracle. It managed to boost its daily production from just 1.88 million to more than 20 million pieces in around just 1 month. And its high coverage of masks not only calms the hearts and minds of Taiwanese people, but also enables Taiwan to reach out its helping hand to its friendly allies in the world. Taiwan now extends its focus to economic recovery and industrial transformation. Our speakers today will be sharing some latest technologies on pandemic control, the strategies for the industry to navigate through the post-COVID-19 era. We'd also like to take this opportunity to look at how Taiwan and the U.S. can forge an even closer partnership to bring in more business opportunities after the pandemic subsides. Together, we succeed. We're firstly joined by Ms. Mei-Hua Wang, Minister of the Ministry of Economic Affairs, MOEA. And Minister Wang is going to share with us Taiwan's success story of becoming a role model of pandemic prevention in the world. Minister Wang, thank you so much for joining us today.
Thank you.
How are you doing today?
Fine, thank you.
Thank you so much. We know that Taiwan is doing very well in curbing the spread of coronavirus. One of the most talked about stories definitely is Taiwan's national team of mass production. So I'm just wondering, Minister Wang, would you please share a little bit more about the story and what does it mean to Taiwan and what does it mean to the world?
Okay, so let me the story about this issue. So first, Taiwan has the painful experience from SARS in 2003. In that event, more than 17 people has died, including 7 medical personnel. SARS also originated from China. So this time, when we got the message that China has the SARS-like epidemic, our government make very quick decision. The first, our government organized all the relevant government agencies to establish the Cross-Ministerial Central Epidemic Command Center, the CECC. And we know containing the epidemic from foreign country need the different ministry cooperation. Besides epidemic containment, the strike border control, the explore the trade system, and the trade system APP, and also provide the enough PPE, all require the assistance from different ministries. So my Ministry of Economic Affairs is a very important member of the CECC, and I was personally responsible for the coordination of the PPE. And because the SARS experience, we know the mask can prevent the virus. So at the start of the outbreak, our domestic production of masks were merely 1.8 million pieces per day, which was low the quantity to meet the need of 23 million population. So my ministry responsibility is to increase the 19 additional production lines, which could normally take at least 8 months to build. Fortunately, our ministry has been keeping close interaction with the industry. So we held emergency meeting and we invite the relevant research institute, revise the machine tool industry and the component and parts industry, all working together to help the country at times of emergency. So the factories work overnight over time, 9 days, and finally in just 45 days, the 92 mask-making machines were built. The impossible mission is greatly attributed to the first, cooperation between MOEA and the industry. Second, those research institutes plays a very important role to mediate the industries. The third, and also the most important, the selflessness contribution of the corporation. All together, we built up the national team of the fast production. So this increased the daily production to the 20 million masks. The result will that all citizens has access to masks and effectively brought the epidemic under control. Among these, there is another additional important factor. That is, we tell our people, masks not only can protect yourself, but also can protect others. And in fact, Taiwan is one of the very few countries that are able to produce mask-making machines and all the material of mask, especially the most key material, the male-borne non-woven clothes. The male-borne produced in Taiwan can filter more than 95 to 99% of the viruses. That also could attribute to the SARS experience, because from that time, we continue to improve the male-borne to effectively filter the virus. We also, thanks to our people, they follow the government direction. We tell them, high-quality face masks not only can protect yourself, but also can protect others. Our public follow the direction from the government and truly effective. Thanks to the effective epidemic control efforts, Taiwan has been able to help other countries. After our confirmed cases number lowered since April, Taiwan has donated many millions masks to frontline medical workers in countries in need. We also saw on the media many White House high-ranking staff wear masks printed with the Made in Taiwan. That is my idea, because before I'm the Director General of the IP office, so I know the trademark importance that can promote the business. So that also can promote the government image. So this mask not only promotes Taiwan, but also the quality of our products. The quality of Taiwan-made mask has earned great prizes, strengthening the favorable impression of Taiwan products in the international market.
That was quite an amazing story, Minister Wang, that you just shared with us. And this brings me to my second question. In addition to the outstanding performance of Taiwan's mask and pandemic prevention industry, what other industries, Minister Wang, will you say the credits should also go to, and how do they enhance Taiwan's strategic position?
You know, Taiwan is skillful in the high-tech manufacture. So the famous one is the ICT industry. And Taiwan is well known for its pivotal position in the global semiconductor industry. We have the world's most comprehensive semiconductor cluster, and also we have the outstanding talent, sound IPR protection, and transparency system. Taiwan has long been a favorite investment destination for multinational companies. For instance, the U.S. Micron Technology company, the world's third largest DRAM maker, has made large investment in Taiwan in recent years, making the country its global center of excellency for the leading-edge DRAM. Taiwan's effective epidemic control has produced much better results other than other countries. So this has further boosted Taiwan's position in the world's semiconductor industry strategic deployments, as evident in the increase of semiconductor export amid a global downturn. And now the world is currently faced with an unprecedented challenge from risk in the supply chain. Our industry are considering a deployment strategy that has manufacturing base within and outside of Taiwan. Meanwhile, the U.S. has actively invited Taiwan's most famous TSMC to establish a plant in the U.S. The ministry is optimistic about this. Taiwan has always been the U.S. most trusted industry partner, and U.S. Taiwan cooperation has been mutually beneficial. This also highlights the importance of the Taiwan-U.S. strategic partnership.
Minister Wang, just like you said, Taiwan and the U.S. already have a lot of cooperation going on right now at this point of time. Where do you see this kind of industrial cooperation go in the future? And any particular industries that we should pay attention to that might become the top fields for cooperation in the future?
The cooperation between Taiwan and the U.S. has steadily expanded. The bilateral trade and investment, energy and industrial cooperation tie between Taiwan and the U.S. are stronger than ever. For example, I just mentioned the Google, Microsoft, Amazon, Micron, Applied Materials, and other major American businesses have set up R&D and innovation center in Taiwan. Those trends have reached an unprecedented height. Taiwan as a reliable supply chain partner of the U.S., we have provided high-tech components to the U.S. company such as Apple, the Dell, the Qualcomm, so on. So under the U.S.-China trade and technology conflict has led to the fundamental adjustment of the global supply chain. And in the development of the 5G, AI, and the long-distance business model brought by the pandemic has underscored the importance of the information security. Also, so we can provide the high-end information and telecommunication equipment, such as a server, the router, the wire, and all the final destination of the 5G. So combined with the U.S. software strengths, that can form a very reliable business partner. So with the recent changes in circumstances regarding the Hong Kong, many U.S. Asia Operation Center in Hong Kong. But according to the recent survey, they believe the Hong Kong national security law will harm their business operation. And some of the U.S. business were considering withdrawing some of their business from Hong Kong. So here, Taiwan, we have the very strong industry cluster, including the semiconductor, the ICT, and we also have the outstanding talent. We have the sound IP protection. So through the cooperation between Taiwan and U.S., we think Taiwan not only the high-tech manufacturing center, but also can to become the high-tech operation center.
Minister Wang, thank you so much for sharing with us today and let the world know what Taiwan can offer and what Taiwan can help. Thank you once again for your time, Minister Wang.
Thank you.
Taiwan USA Industrial Cooperation Promotion Office, MOEA. Your professional and best partner. Tucson.